Yeah, 5 Grand Theft Autos. Yep, this one comes out in September. Biggest one yet. Biggest one yet. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc, give it to me straight.
It's me?
So it is.
Wait, what's wrong?
Nothing. You have a video game idea for me.
I mean, I do, but are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, nothing expensive surgery, treatment, physical therapy. All that stuff will fix it.
What?
What?
That sounds serious.
It's not. What's the game called?
Well, it's called Ride to Hell Retribution.
Wait a minute. This sounds familiar. Didn't you call me about this in 2008?
We did, but we canceled it.
Why?
I don't know, just cuz.
Fair enough. What's this game about?
Well, you control Jake Conway as he comes home from the Vietnam War.
Oh, so he's a war hero.
Yeah, but nobody really cares at all.
Oh, so just like that this day and age, huh?
Precisely.
Very relatable.
So Jacob comes home to his biker family, who consists of his Uncle Mac, who looks like Whistler from Blade, and his younger brother Mikey, who may be like 15 to 21, I don't know.
And how old is Jake?
Somewhere between 21 and 30.
That's a pretty big age gap.
So Mikey leaves because Uncle Mac tells him he can't go to a concert with a girl that he likes, so he just completely gets on his motorcycle and takes off.
Okay, wait, I'm really confused. Uncle Mac tells this potential 18-year-old that he can't leave, so then this potential 16-year-old gets on his motorcycle and leaves anyway?
Exactly. So Jake ends up going after him, and while they're out, they end up running into this gang called the Devil's Hand that recognized the biker's jacket that Mikey is wearing, and then he tells them that it belonged to their dad, Toledo Conway, so they slit Mikey's throat and shoot Jake.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So do you control Chris Christopherson for the rest of the game?
Oh, no, you continue on as Jake.
Wait, didn't the bikers just kill him?
Well, they shot him non-fatally in the abdomen.
They didn't shoot him in the head or even stick around to see if he was dead?
Correct.
Huh.
So then Jake runs around picking off the Devil's Hand one by one.
Elaborate.
I can, but I'm not going to because I don't want to.
Fair enough. Tell me about the gameplay. Is like some kind of open world thing or something?
Well, you heard correct. Except it's wrong.
What?
Well, it was originally an open world game, but then we thought, nah, never mind, that sounds too hard.
Oh, I get that. Cutting corners saves time and money.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So we didn't stop cutting corners there.
So tell me about the characters.
Well, there are a lot of side characters, but they're mostly there just to push forward the narrative. Other than that, they're completely useless and unimportant.
Oh.
And there really isn't any character development or progression or upgrades at all. Jake pretty much stays the exact same throughout the entire game.
I guess that makes it easier for the voice actors.
Yeah, we wanted this to be as stress-free as possible, so we had all the voice actors actually come in and read their lines in just one take, and we just went with it. And the sound kind of sounds like an old-school kung fu movie without any mixing of the audio at all.
Well, audio is hard from what I hear.
And we also hired a new sound editor, so the timing of the dialogue may be just a little bit off. And by a little bit, I mean a lot.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, the conversations between two characters will have a slightly awkward pause in between each line, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Like I said, he's new.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be just fine. No reason to worry about that.
It probably will. I doubt anyone will ever notice.
So what's the combat like?
Well, that was another area that we cut corners in.
Oh?
Well, there are different types of combat. Hand-to-hand, shooty guns, and psycho combat.
Psycho combat? What's that like?
Well, do you remember the game Road Rash?
Oh, I love Road Rash.
Well, good. It's because it's nothing like that. In fact, the bike chases seem to last forever, it's really hard to control your bike, and enemies just seem to pop up out of thin air, and the only way to attack them is by following the on-screen prompt.
Motorcycle combat is a quick-time event?
Well, except for shooting while on a bike, which is a whole different level of frustration. Plus, there are quick-time events throughout the entire game. I'm talking like a lot. There might be like one every few minutes or so.
Well, that seems a bit excessive.
But wait until you hear about the rest of the combat.
I feel like it's going to be lackluster, unsatisfying, and underwhelming.
Wow, that's exactly what I wrote down.
Boom shakalaka.
Well, you're spot on because you pretty much do the exact same combos every time you fight, plus the repetitive quick-time finishers. And when you're in a gun battle, aiming is ridiculously impossible.
Fair enough.
But there are some pretty cool environment kills that you get to do.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Okay, I'm lying. They're very bland and disappointing.
Oh, you filthy little liar.
I tried.
So why is the combat so bleh?
Well, we had to cut corners a lot in this game, and I feel like if we put time and focus into one aspect, it'll throw the whole game off. So we just said, hey, we're going to go all in with this and just cut every corner that we possibly can. We're going to make this a circle.
Well, that makes sense.
Sure it does. Every aspect of this game is off in some way, from our glitchy game performance to our creepy, fully clothed sex scenes.
How can you have a fully clothed sex scene?
I have no idea, but we did it.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what to make of that, but look, as long as the character models are good, we should be fine. Like, no abnormally proportioned hands or anything like that, right?
Well...
Right?
It with these on the beat.
To be completely honest, I completely won that meeting. I mean, I had nothing, so I just made it all off the top of my head. Oh, hi! Thanks for watching this week's episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure that you click the like button and the share button and the follow button and the button and the button buttons and all of it. And also make sure you leave a comment letting us know what games we should do next. And for some streaming content, make sure you follow HaplessLuckett and Games and More on Facebook and Twitch, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, but just don't tell them that I won it. I'm pretty sure there's no way this game will tank that bad.